is cold in this fucking basement.
Huh?
It is cold in the basement.
What are you trying to flex?
No, it's just cold.
It's hot as fuck in my room. Did you know why, Michael?
Why?
Because heat rises.
Huh.
You're on the lowest floor.
Who would have guessed?
Huh?
Who would have guessed?
I know.
Okay, do you wanna play?
Yeah? You
Why
wanna play
do-
this mode?
Sure.
That's what I've been playing.
With Phil?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let's go.
We could try to win and get you the umbrella.
Okay.
I need to do 2 more challenges of it.
Oh yeah. Earlier, yeah, I was trying to do controller. It was not working.
You don't play. It's the same way me picking up keyboard and mouse thing happening.
I used to be really good on controller, like at least with like Call of Duty and stuff, right?
Yeah, now you use keyboard and mouse.
Yeah. Oh, it is. Where are you going? Don't bring the. Why are you bringing the blanket? What? No. Bye, baby. So this is like. Oh my god, it's so small.
Yeah. You ever play Reinsurgence? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, it's like Resurgence.
Hey, man, I'm gonna try to win a game that's only using common weapons.
Is that a challenge?
That's an accolade. I'll try to get some whack. That's not a common gun. That's a gun. Why is this teammate? Like, why are you up my ass, bro? Like, this whole place you could loot, and you decide to loot with me.
Yo.
I loot.
Mike. Do you work tomorrow, Mike?
Yeah.
What time?
Open. Why?
Okay, I'm leaving the cart thing there.
Oh, okay.
Any help? Any help? Any help?
Yeah, because I never actually left that for you yesterday or today.
Huh? Go buy loot.
Do you need a medkit?
This is right. No, wait, yep, it's loading for some reason.
Cause I had one. Oh, you got it. Okay.
Yeah, so sorry, I got one.
The fuck is this? Oh. Okay.
Yeah, we remember, like I said earlier, let's try to win because there's an umbrella for this mode. Which I feel like if this is going to be a permanent mode, there might be a win umbrella every season. Mode is and of course, why are you pushing like a fucking weirdo? Behind you, Michael.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to fucking.
Ah, my god, dude. They are so much gloom. My teammates aren't fucking helping. This mode's only squads.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. So getting kills decreases the time, or just dealing damage? Like.
Kills.
Okay.
Downing someone and they fully killing someone. I don't know fully what decreases the time in this because, like, I know what decreases the time in COD, but not here. Dude, I haven't even touched down yet.
Well, yeah, it's a. Yeah. Whatever. Okay, it's just you. Well, not just you. There's one other, but.
You said my father? Dude, there's no. I fucking. So fucking mean, dude. I don't know why people are chilling in the.
What? People are chilling in the storm?
Yeah, why did it spawn me in the fucking. Okay, so he died of fall damage.
Cracked.
Why would you push while you're low? I don't get it. And what the fuck was your goal, man? That's a squad wipe.
Any
right there.
medkits?
Not tonight.
Bandages, okay.
Dude, these people that spectate must think I'm really fucking stupid. Using nothing but great weapons. I need a window, that's the problem. I feel like this is gonna be the hardest one. Or one of the hardest at least. So it's like everyone has all these shit weapons. And then I'm just using gray shit right here in front of me. Am I got any bandages or anything?
No.
Oh my god, why? Nice. There's a really low, yep.
Do you have any sniper ammo?
Yeah, second the check. There's 24 right here.
Cool.
Alright, cool, grab that. I don't see if they have any. Oh, behind me, in the storm. I gotta go, Michael. I'm 1 health. Dude, leave me alone. Why is my cousin inviting me? I already told him I'm playing with people. Oh yeah, also reviving only takes like 5 seconds. Dude, oh fucking course. This stick trick shit's actually getting so fucking. Wait, reboot ends in 10 seconds. Let me catch it.
Wait, so...
Come on, stay alive. Stop pushing, just stay alive.
No, bro, oh my god. Okay.
There's a lady in there. Super low. We need shields or we're definitely not with this. Like, there's a mending machine, but that mending machine is fucking on the opposite side of us. Headed for 30.
I am in the water.
Yeah, give me a second. I do need to focus on being alive because it's end game. Grab this. Yeah, see, he sees me and he sees you. Come to me. Why would you make my presence fucking known? And it's a 2v3, bro. And this AR is so much fucking bloom. Dude, I love this game so. Yeah, I'm so fucking done, dude. Our teammates are fucking ass. Fortnite's so
Well, can't you do that thing in any game mode?
What thing?
That thing.
The common shit?
Yeah.
You know it's honestly easier in this mode, right?
I guess.
Remember, because the other mode has like the
So
gun
do you
turrets,
just
the
have to?
bar.
Can you never pick up a green weapon? Or
No, I could pick up.
okay, you just at the
I
end of
think
the
I
game
can.
when you win.
Let me see. Hold on. No. Let me see. I just don't think I could do damage with any other weapon. Yeah, only deal damage with common weapons and win. So I could pick up any other weapon I want, but I can't do damage with it. Or it fucks it up. I'm gonna go here. There's a great gun right here. Come on. On me. Dude, leave me. Fuck! You got out the wrong time, by the way. It's nighttime, all little sweaty fucks are. People up there, by the way. Hold on. Oh, fuck. Try my mini pack. Take that. Thank you. Take the bishop. You alright?
Yeah.
Right there. Cracked behind the rock. Nice little split up. Below me. Drop Mike. He's on the chimney. He's pushing. Oh, wait. Behind the tree. He's coming.
Fuck. That purple SMG fucking schmelts, by the way.
Huh?
What? Huh?
Right,
One in front of
right in
us.
front of me. I only have an AR. No, there's another one. Find us. There's another team.
Hella crowns on the ground.
We're not worried about them right now. The fucking default's low.
Now go get a goddamn crown.
Not worried about that right now. There's still people.
Oh, there's still people? God damn, stack it. Fuck.
Don't worry about reviving me, dumbass. Thank you. I don't know why you're trying to revive me. Like, get the fucking guy. Now revive me. Oh, also double reviving doesn't. That shit. I believe. Last time I tried it, it never worked.
There's somebody on the other side of the rocks, by the way.
Yeah, but I'm not surprised. The second I fucking get up. They're pushing in the lead. I need a gray shotgun. Why are they all pushing us? Let him come out, let him. Cause he's like. Let's see. Alright, Michael, is there a gray shotgun around?
No.
Fuck. Dude, leave me alone.
There's a gray SMG.
I'll take that. Well. Goodbye. Got one? He's almost cracked. By the way, down.
Oh,
one
fuck.
Is, oh no, it does work. Okay, it wasn't working early when you moved. You know. Should we just push him? Do you have bandages or anything?
No.
Here.
Yeah, don't push him.
Well, it's just him, and he's actually kind of fucking bad. Like, and I hit him for one. Like, he's just standing there half the time. Like, I don't know if he's lagging or some shit, but, like, when he tries to shoot, he just stands there. He ran. With his goon squad down there. Hit one for 85 total. One. No way they're all gonna hide in that fucking bush. I'm just gonna do this.
There's one down here.
I launched the one into the zone. Like, in the storm. One inside the double bunk, quarter bunkers.
Q is full!
That one target guy, he's a little fucking weirdo. He's
There's
super
two
low.
down here, by the way.
One right here. There's a great shotgun. Where did you go? Your science are but Mike, do you have any shields? Behind you. Yeah. Alright, hopefully I got my thing too. Well, I need to win with just fucking. Yep. Only deal damage with common weapon. Alright, not doing that again, dude. That was fucking. That common weapon shit.
Okay, now let's see you actually try with actual weapons.
I mean, I could try to do the one where I gotta win with just legendary. But that one might actually be a pain in the ass, because I have to find a legendary weapon to rip.
At least those teammates were better than our last ones, right?
No.
No? Okay.
The other ones were still getting, like, because at least the fish dude on our team, dude, was fucking sped as fuck. He was gonna make me retarded just by watching him. These guys are. I thought they were matching for a second, their icons were the same. It was illegal to be using this shit on the original map and whatnot.
We doing what?
It was illegal to use like new gen shit on old gen shit. I'm just saying, if you find a legend, I was gonna say, if you find a legendary, you should let me have it, but
A legendary compact?
I don't really care what legendary it is. Actually, nah, I gotta fight. Hey, it's the guy seen in the lobby. Dude, you're gonna tell me you didn't die from that? Oh my god. Oh, he don't.
Oh,
Huh.
there's a purple stinger.
Nice. Yeah, am I right? Like, do you have any shotgun ammo? I have zero, and I picked up a shotgun with 0 bullets in it. Thank you. Oh, this
Actually, I
shotgun
could.
only has 1 shot.
There. I can give you a couple more.
No, just keep it. This shotgun only holds 1 bullet at a time, anyways.
Oh.
So, in theory, 5 shots is a lot of shots.
This dude's cracked. Yep.
You like how guy that was like not fighting you decided to finish you?
Yeah. Love it. Yeah, it's minus 2 seconds for an enemy to spin down.
Dude, this guy by here is really low. There should be at least. I'm so fucking done, bro.
Yo, so I got lucky. Before the matchmaking begun, I set it to a private lobby. And I genuinely might be one of the only people to get it to be on video alone.
On what?
I'm sure there's other people that just did what I did, but
On what?
before the matchmaking begun, I set the matchmaking to private. It stayed private. but when the matchmaking begun, they disabled that
On what mode?
for the Metallica content. So
Oh.
it's forced public. But I got myself into a private lobby.
You can get yourself in a private lobby.
Oh,
Just
well,
just
no.
by literally just switching to private. I did private with my brother when we watched it. I
Oh.
did it by myself.
Oh, well,
Yeah, I'm not trying to shit on your parade here. Just want to clarify that.
it doesn't let me do that.
They let me. That's weird.
Fucking fuck.
Fucking fuck. I know, right? Dude, why are they pushing me like that? Like, it's so weird. Oh, of course.
Uh, I'm hungry.
Go eat. Because I might actually do the same. I haven't eaten really none all day.
Well, it would involve putting like a pizza in the oven. Which, it's a lot of work.
It apart
Oh, I don't
tomorrow?
have none of that. Oh, no, I'll be right back.
Okay. I'll be right back too.
Yo, do you guys have a party for reload? Let me join you guys. Let me join. 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 What's this Pirates of the Caribbean shit that they're doing?
So I tell him it's one of me, he making fun of me. His girl is a bum to me, like that boy is a cap. Saying he home, but I know where he at. Like, so I tell him it's one of me, he making fun of me.
Yo.
His girl is a bum to me, like that boy is a cap. Saying he home, but I know where he at. Like, so I tell him it's one of me, he making fun of me. His
Wanted the Scribble pen. A pen which, using a color sensor on the back, can scan anything you see, with then a specialized barrel that can mix various different inks to allow you to draw in that exact color you scanned. Tell me that's not the coolest thing you've ever heard of. I mean, clearly people thought so. Literally, this 50-second clip racked up over 7 million views. And the product's Kickstarter campaign passed its funding goal in just, get this, 24 hours. But then, a Redditor noticed something. That in one frame of this trailer, the ink that you see written on the paper suddenly vanishes. Why would that be? The only explanation that makes sense to me is that the pen in the video was just a prop, and all these drawings that we've seen were actually done with an editing program afterwards. And as the years went on, it became more and more clear that this company had made a promise to people before knowing how to follow through on it. It's been 10 years since that initial reveal, and still no retail-ready product. Just a load of shady, no-face-shown product unboxings of a product that looks nothing like the original. But of course, you've been able to pre-order it this entire time with your money being taken up front. This company is the definition of toxic marketing. 6 out of 10. And in a similar vein of failed crowdfunding projects, anyone here shave? If you do, you're doing it wrong. Or at least you are, according to the Laser Razor Company. In 2015, this group of people released a video saying shaving as we know it is far from perfect. It talks about how normal shaving is a disaster because of how it causes redness and razor burn. So, they built their own razor. It has a thin fiber stretched across it and a laser that travels down the length of that fiber in such a way that when this fiber comes into contact with the hair, the energy is transferred from that laser to the hair to burn it off. They sold it to us like it was a piece of science fiction, but they conveniently missed out the one important detail that their current best prototype could only burn off one hair at a time. I just can't. I don't even have words. Razer raised over $4 million in funding, but was then cancelled when enough backers started calling it a scam. 6 out of 10.
Yo,
While I
hello.
didn't think there were malicious intentions here,
Are you there?
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, can I join?
I guess. Get on.
this was a tremendously bad product that nobody needed. And hey, if you like being told which tech products to definitely not buy, then a sub to the channel would be intoxicating.
Yo, I can actually wear my
It's not very
Ranker
often that we
bling
see
now.
a viral game on the scale of HQ trivia. It was a novel concept for sure. You could use your smartphone to not just watch a game show, but actually participate in it. Everyone would tune in at a specific time. They'd be met with an actual game host, sometimes a guest celebrity host like The Rock. It would feel like they were talking directly to you. And if you could correctly answer 12 questions in a row, you would be a winner, and you would get an actual cash prize split with anyone else who'd also done the same. This was a game like no other, being a live experience, competing directly against others, only having 10 seconds per question,
Yo, nah.
having an actual cash reward at the end. The level of
Where's
tension
my
this
ranks?
could drive was off the charts.
Does
like,
it not
this
let
was
me
someone's
change
reaction
it for
after winning
this?
just $11 on
Because
this
I only
game.
hit gold in
The
season OG.
difficulty, though, with paying the winners real money is that you gotta get that money from somewhere. And so as the number of users skyrocketed, the app just couldn't keep up with the funding.
It's
And so you were
per
getting to a stage
rank
where
per
even though one
season?
quiz might have had a $100,000
God damn
prize pool, with the amount of players who ended up winning, each one might
guess I
have
have to
only
wear
ended up
this
taking
crappy
home
one.
like $2. So the sheer stakes that the app initially had started to lose their appeal. And the app actually hosted one final quiz with two hosts who were both completely drunk, who started swearing at the crowd, only then to reveal partway through that the total prize money for that quiz was just $5 because they'd run out of cash. $5 split between the 500 winners was 1 cent each. What a way to go. 6 out of 10, just because of how fast this went from phenomenon to bankrupt. You've heard of Twitch, right? The game live streaming platform that's absolutely flying right now. But how much do you know about Mixer, Microsoft's answer to Twitch? Microsoft correctly predicted that gaming was a huge and growing market. And so their whole idea was to basically make something that was just like Twitch, but with higher quality streaming. The thing is though, it is really, really hard to get audiences to shift social media platforms. Microsoft overlooked the fact that viewers aren't just there for the content. Each platform has its own communities, a sense of belonging, and really its own language. So, no one joined Mixer, and when Microsoft realized that organically building their own audience was really tough, they tried to buy one. In 2019, they announced a deal that I think it's fair to say shook the gaming world. They basically paid two of the biggest streamers on Twitch, Shroud and Ninja, an obscene amount of money. We're talking $10 million and $30 million to quit Twitch and now post exclusively on Mixer. But even though this did bring in some new users, it was far from enough to start a new community. So, Mixer died. But the funny part of it is that these streamers that they paid piles of cash to got to keep the money and were then free to go back to Twitch again. 6 out of 10. What a mess. Oh, but Microsoft is actually really good at fails. It must be contagious. Because they've also secured a place in the top 5 with Skype. Okay, so you know how pretty much everyone now, when they want to video conference someone, school classes, university lectures, work meetings, we use Zoom, right? Well, did you ever wonder what happened to Skype? I remember the year 2011 when Skype was king. They were so far ahead that their name was all but synonymous with the term video call. It was literally a verb. Then they got bought by Microsoft, who, long story short, got very complacent. They knew Skype was ahead in the calling experience, but instead of reinvesting to keep it ahead, they instead spent all their efforts bedazzling the rest of the app, bloating it with updates and features that no one really wanted, and slowly but surely allowing the competitors to overtake them in what mattered: video quality. They missed the fact that people didn't want to use Skype as a social media platform. They just wanted to send a link to someone, be able to have a clean, uninterrupted video call, and then move on with their life. And Zoom just did this way better. And so over the years, Zoom's market share has been trickling up, while Skype's trickling down. But as soon as the pandemic hit, this trend was catalyzed to the extreme. All of a sudden you had floods of people searching or asking their friends, what's the best conferencing app? Only to hear Zoom, and then proceeding to download it. Within a few short weeks, Zoom zoomed ahead from 100,000 downloads a day to 3 million. And I think this sudden surge has been enough to cement Zoom as the default and bury Skype as a legacy platform. Given that Microsoft paid $8.5 billion for Skype, and they scuppered the entire thing within a decade, this is an enormous failing, worthy of a 7 out of 10. Now, this number 4, I was not expecting to put this high up on the list. On the face of it, it's just yet another run-of-the-mill failure, but the more I've looked into it, the more I am genuinely in shock at how this happened. Picture this. It's 2009. We've just had the iPhone 3GS, early Androids are starting to emerge, and smartphones are just starting to lift off. So, a company called Peak, who'd previously seen success with a device that only ran emails, decides to release a $200 handheld device that only ran Twitter. Not a smartphone. Let's be very clear about that. This did one thing, and it did that one thing poorly. You'd see all your tweets organized in a list, but in this list, you could only read the first 3 or 4 words of each tweet. Any linked websites that took you off Twitter were practically inaccessible. It was incredibly slow, but even more tragic than that, it could only ever keep the 10 most recent tweets on it at any time. If you had more than that, which, let's be honest, someone buying a dedicated Twitter handheld probably would, you had to use your PC or you would lose them. I mean, this fail isn't putting anyone at risk. No one's losing billions of dollars, but I'm giving it a 7 out of 10 because of how unbelievably stupid it is. Gizmodo labeled it so dumb it makes my brain hurt. TechCrunch said they were sure this would be relegated in the dustbin of history. I couldn't agree more. Okay, 3. You know, if you ask most
Where's
people what
Jonathan?
Apple's biggest mistake was,
Did he die?
they'd probably say,
He went to
oh,
get food.
Apple Maps, or the Mac Pro that looked like a trash can, or those socks they tried to sell people to keep their iPods in. But actually, I think Apple's biggest, most alarming and dangerous fail was the FaceTime bug of 2019. If you started a FaceTime call with someone and used a really easy loophole to make it a group call by just adding your own number into it, this would trick Apple into thinking the other person had answered the call. Just to be very clear, without their permission, with just a phone number, you'd be able to hear and see what someone else's phone was seeing and hearing. It was giving potentially a complete stranger a window into your life. That is like a proper top-tier security risk. Good reminder though of how much trust we are putting into these companies. 8 out of 10 on the fail scale. Okay, at this point you've probably heard of cryptocurrencies, basically virtual money. And in this new world, you have legitimate cryptocurrencies that are founded on strong, watertight principles, and you also have scam cryptocurrencies, created by people to fool others into investing in them. And we've just seen one of the worst ones ever. Squid Game. Yeah, the Netflix show. If you haven't watched it, you'll at least have heard about it. This show broke so many records that Netflix actually decided to change their entire metrics for measuring viewership. And for a few weeks, it felt like the entire world was just riding this wave of Squid Game everything. People made Squid Game themed videos, they ate Squid Game themed food, they hosted Squid Game themed parties. Well, hey, that's one party that I'm glad I wasn't invited to. But also invested in a Squid Game themed cryptocurrency. Now, this was not official, it wasn't created by Netflix, but the people who made it did make it seem legit. The starting price was 1 cent per coin, and almost immediately, people piled on, all rushing in and buying, expecting the value to go up so they could sell and make a quick buck. And sure enough, within a few days, it flew, all the way to $30 a coin, and within a week, managed to hit an all-time high of $2,800. To put this another way, if I'd spent just $50 on Squid Coin at the start, I'd have turned that 50 into 14 million. But then people realized something, that unlike with most cryptos, where you can buy and sell freely, if you wanted to convert your Squid Coin back to dollars, you had to play a game. And the game didn't exist. The developers had promised that they were working on it, but it very quickly became apparent that they weren't. And you've probably never seen anything like the fallout that came after this. Within 5 minutes of the scam being outed, 5 minutes, Squid Coin dropped from $2,800 to $0.00079. Or in other words, your sweet $14 million would become less than $4. It wasn't really a failure on the developers' end. They walked away with full pockets, and still, no one knows who they are thanks to the anonymity of crypto. But for the overeager investors who didn't do their research, they lost everything. A huge 9 out of 10 fail. But still not on the scale of number 1. And just before number 1, do remember that if your favorite fail isn't on this list, I do have a whole series of tech fails. I will link them after this one. Okay, we all love a revolution, don't we? When someone comes and says that they're going to completely redefine something, it's an easy thing to root for. Well, this is exactly what Dr. Ruja Ignatova capitalized on. She was a strong promoter of cryptocurrencies and how they take power away from the banks and give them to the people. But she felt like the current leading crypto, Bitcoin, just wasn't quite right. So, came up with one coin. Bigger, better, and easier to use. A revolution. She basically took the things that Bitcoin does, exaggerated them, and then made those the features of OneCoin. For example, Bitcoin payments take 10 minutes to arrive. OneCoin would take just 1 minute. And She seemed legit. She studied at Oxford, she had a PhD, a successful career, she was on the front page of Forbes. The Trustpilot reviews for OneCoin were overwhelmingly positive. People didn't have a reason to not believe her. So, money started pouring in. And I don't mean a few million, $15 billion worth of cash was invested by people all around the world. She got everyone from the richest to the poorest people investing in OneCoin. People sold their farms and their houses so they could be a part of it, and then she disappeared. One day in 2017, she was meant to be on stage speaking in Lisbon, and she just didn't show up. No one has seen her since. Because it turns out that OneCoin was actually a pyramid scheme. Ruja and the people she'd hired would travel around the world, brainwashing people into putting their cash into her currency, and then convincing them to get others on board. They created a system such that if an investor could get another investor on board, they would get a commission on that. And likewise, if that new investor could then get another investor on board, they'd get a commission too. So, OneCoin had an almost cult-like following. Everyone who was in it had a very strong incentive to make sure it succeeded. The slight complication being that OneCoin was not actually a proper cryptocurrency. Ruja said that the reason it was better than Bitcoin was because it was based on its own unique blockchain technology. Except, what that actually meant was, it wasn't blockchain at all. It's like me saying, oh, this iPhone costs $100, and that's because it's running on my own version of iOS, which isn't actually iOS. And as a result, you couldn't actually use OneCoin to buy anything. And this is presumably why Ruja disappeared. She knew that it would catch up to her eventually, and so she vanished before it did. What I think is really interesting about this case is that if you knew what you were looking for, the red flags were all there from the start. Her being on the front page of Forbes was actually fabricated to give her more credibility. The website was rife with grammatical errors, even in one instance spelling cryptocurrency with an I. All those Trustpilot reviews OneCoin had, they'd all been left in one single month. Fake reviews. People lost everything. This was a horrific fail on a scale that crypto had never seen before, and I hope we'll never see again. 10 out of 10. This is about to get messy. Welcome to 22 of the most atrocious tech fails of all time. From bad to worse to straight up nightmares. Number one is tech fails of all time. From bad to worse to straight up nightmares. Number one is going to make you want to punch a hole in your screen. Alright, kicking things off with OnePlus, who spent a good few months this year hyping up the OnePlus Watch. They showed us that it looked just like any other high-end Samsung or Google smartwatch. They showed us that it had a beautiful OLED screen, and that it only cost $159. It's all looking great. Until we realized that it's not actually a smartwatch. It doesn't run apps, it can't play your Spotify playlist, it's basically just taken the insides of a fitness tracker, like Xiaomi's $40 Mi Band 6, and OnePlused it into a smartwatch form factor. 2 out of 10 fail. Some people liked it. Most didn't. You didn't like it either, did you? You might remember this pair of sunglasses. These are the Snapchat spectacles, designed to be put on your face, pressed over here, after which they'll instantly start recording video on the camera on this side, for your Snapchat story. And the cool thing about these is that they shoot circular video, which means anyone who watches your story can watch it in portrait, they can watch it in landscape, or any orientation in between, and they're still getting a full-size picture. But Snapchat really goofed this one up. For some bizarre reason, instead of selling these online and capitalizing on the global reach that their platform had built, spectacles would only be available through select Snapchat-branded vending machines. It took 5 months before everyone could actually go online and buy them, but at that point, there's no hype, people just didn't care anymore. This feels like a 3 out of 10 fail. They have come out with 3 more iterations since then, so it's not like the Spectacles brand is dead, but by scuffing up the first launch, they have sent it on the wrong trajectory. Okay, I smell. Just realized that needs context. iSmell is the name of a product released all the way back in 1999, and it was meant to usher in the next era of computing. It plugged into your PC with a USB port, and it stored 128 different chemicals inside it, which it could release in any combination to create pretty much any scent it wanted to. From fresh cut grass to burning rubber to, I kid you not, rotting swamp. And do you know what? It worked. This company had a huge vision. They were getting ready to partner up with IMAX cinemas, video game developers. They even created a web portal where users could send each other their own custom scents, aka a snortle. The issue was more that it just wasn't a very good idea. iSmell was developed on the premise that, well, we can see things on our computers, we can hear things from our computers. Smell is the next logical sense to add in there. Whereas in actuality, consumers had no use for it, apart from apparently using it to create custom fart smells. 3 out of 10. But the 90s were actually full of tech flops like this. Companies just flailing around in the hope that they just happened to land on the next big thing. For example, Microsoft. They found themselves wanting to keep adding more features to their Windows operating system, but were worried that by doing so, they were going to create yet more confusion for people who weren't digital natives. So their solution was a complete overhaul called Bob. This replaced your typical desktop, your start key, and columns of icons with a house. The idea was that it could introduce people to Windows programs like Letter Writer in a way that they were used to in their real lives, by, for example, putting the program on a desk. And you could go to different rooms to access different programs. But the truth of it is, though, Microsoft underestimated people. The normal Windows desktop was not really that hard to understand, and the simplified version was, well, not only condescending to anyone over the age of 8, but it also added extra steps that meant even when you got good, everything you're doing was just slower. 3 out of 10 fail. Saved slightly by the fact that Bob is the origin of that virtual assistant Clippy, who stuck with us. Okay, if you spend a reasonable amount of time on the internet, you'll probably have heard of the 2021 Zack Snyder's Justice League. It's a film set in the DC universe, so involving Batman, Superman, etc. But the really interesting thing about this film is that it's already been released once before. Back in 2017, we had the Justice League movie, but what had happened is the director, Zack Snyder, his daughter died partway through filming, which is horrific, and obviously he couldn't just carry on making the film as if nothing had happened. He needed time. Problem was, though, that instead of giving him time, the company instead got a replacement director in. A director who had his own vision, and in the end, fans didn't love it. Reviews were mixed to disappointed in a best case scenario, and the film actually lost almost $60 million as a result. Here's the thing. This DC universe is in direct competition with the Marvel universe, which has its own set of superheroes and stories.
Assemble.
And given that Marvel has literally been pumping out a box office hit every year, DC needed Justice League to be better than this. People were so upset that they started rallying to see Snyder's version of the film. They started creating social media campaigns, even hiring a plane to fly a banner over DC events in protest. I'll give this a 4 out of 10 fail, made slightly better by the fact that fans did get what they wanted in the end. Eventually, Snyder did return. He got together the original actors, and he finished his version of the film the way he'd envisioned it. It was better, but because it was a re-release, it just didn't get the numbers that you kind of want for this caliber of film. And if you are enjoying this video, then a sub to the channel would be super. Man. Alright, you've seen a dual camera, you've seen a triple camera, you've probably seen a quad camera. But this is what happens when the company Nite decides to make a $2,000 hexadeca camera. The idea was to try and recreate DSLR quality in a pocketable smartphone form factor. And to do that, they've swapped out one enormous protruding lens for 16 smaller cameras spread out over a larger area. And every time I tap this shutter button right here, at least 10 of those cameras, which are all seeing slightly different things, capture and then use computational photography to fuse their images together for one enormous complete shot. I remember being so excited for this product. I also remember not being able to afford this product, but that's besides the point. This light L16 could churn out an 81 megapixel output. That was almost unheard of in 2017. Unfortunately, this company had bitten off more than they could chew. Their idea had potential. It's not impossible to do what they were trying to do, but creating software that can properly interpret and fuse the data from 16 cameras is such a complex task that even mammoth companies like Google aren't able to do it yet. How is this little startup gonna do it? And plus, the fact that the L16 was churning out its own kind of specialized images meant that you couldn't just send them straight from this to Instagram. You'd have to connect to a computer, run them through the company's own editing app, and then export in a usable format. This complexity meant that it wasn't really tempting for people who already took photos on their phone, and the mediocre execution meant that it wasn't really tempting for people who already had DSLR cameras. So, even though it raised over $180 million in funding, the Light L16 went dark. You've probably heard of the legendary war between Intel and AMD. For the past 20 years, to be honest, longer, these two companies have been each other's biggest and only rivals in the fight for the best desktop CPU. And for the majority of it, Intel's been winning. See, the thing is, for the same price, you could get an AMD chip with more cores. But Intel's architecture was more efficient, and so each core they did have was more powerful. And because historically apps and games were programmed to take advantage of 2, maybe 4 cores, but probably not more than that, you're usually better off with Intel. So with that in mind, in 2011, AMD made what can only be described as a severe lapse in judgment. What they needed to do was to come out and say, okay, our next generation chips are coming, they have fewer or maybe the same amount of cores, but each core that we do have is going to be good. What they actually did though was came out with their bulldozer architecture. Even more cores with even weaker performance per core. These cores had been so hampered that AMD had a $12.1 million lawsuit on their hands from consumers who felt like, actually, these don't even really count as separate cores. It almost looked like AMD was AM done. But I'm only giving this a 4 out of 10 fail because of how this company has miraculously bounced back in the last few years. A combination of A, Intel getting a little too comfortable at the top, B, AMD's architecture coming a long way, and C, applications becoming more able to use the extra cores that AMD gives you, has meant that for the first time in 15 years, they've rocketed up and finally knocked Intel off the top spot in terms of market share. AM, damn. Okay, this one hurts for me. I was a huge fan of the PlayStation Portable when I was a teenager. The fact that you could play it anywhere meant that I've never sunk more hours into a single console. I was so into it that I distinctly remember times when I would just sit there and dream about what a next-gen PSP would look like. Sony answered my prayers. Out came the PlayStation Vita in 2011, and it was more than I even dreamed of. Dual analog sticks, beautiful OLED screen, almost PlayStation 3 level graphics. I swear, I almost had a nerd fit when I saw this thing get launched. But it sold terribly, in large part I think because of pricing. Sony paired a $250 starting figure with the fact that to actually use this console, people also needed to buy a special Sony branded SD card at $120 for just 32 gigabytes. Here's the thing, right? The initial sales of a console are absolutely crucial. If your machine does not sell well to start with, then less developers are going to want to make good games for it, and then even less customers are going to want to actually buy the thing. Thankfully, Sony has learned from this. That's why with this generation, with the PS5, they actually decided to make a loss on that console, just to make it affordable to get that initial sales push. But for the Vita, it was pretty much dead on arrival, finished off by the fact that then Sony decided to just stop talking about it. They decided that the reason it sold poorly was because of the rise of smartphone gaming, when actually the fact that Nintendo Switch is still flying off the shelves in 2021 proves that that's not true. They just screwed it up. 4 out of 10. Okay, let's be honest for a second, there was a point in all of our lives when we wanted a 3D TV. I mean, it makes total sense. 3D is the next logical step after 2D. It's just, every now and again in the tech industry, we get ideas being implemented before the tech is good enough. We have these visions of what the future is, and companies rush to get there first. And in the case of 3D, this rush meant that the standard that was actually established was just far too convoluted and expensive. You needed to pay extra to get a panel capable of 3D. You had to get a specific type of Blu-ray player that could handle 3D content, and every single person watching would need to have their own set of specialized and not very comfortable 3D glasses. Imagine this, say I wanted to invite a family over to watch a movie with mine. Not only are we all gonna sit there looking like a bunch of tools, but that could be 10 glasses, sometimes costing $150 each. And it's not even like they could just bring their own that they already have, because different brands of 3D TVs would use different 3D technologies. Just kill me now. So even though 3D TVs managed to sell in decent numbers to start with, out of pure hype, the people who own these TVs didn't find themselves using 3D, and so pretty much wrote off the feature as something they didn't care about in their next TV. So within about 7 years of their mainstream appearance, everyone was either in the camp of, I've tried 3D and I don't care for it, or I was never into 3D in the first place. Worthy, I think, of a 5 out of 10 fail. Pretty funny seeing the entire industry galloping towards 3D, like, this is the future, let's make some money, and then silently trying to slip away when they realized that it wasn't. Alright, imagine this. It's 2010, the Nintendo Wii has come onto the scene and completely changed our perception of what it means to be a gamer. So, unsurprisingly, Microsoft wanted a piece of that cake. And do you know what? To some extent, they killed it. They worked with a 3D sensing company to develop a camera for your Xbox 360 that was just like the Wii, but able to use all of your limbs without any controller at all. This wasn't some half-baked Wii knockoff, this was a step above. And you could tell that people were excited about it by the fact that Kinect actually broke a Guinness World Record for the fastest selling electronic device on record. Holy moly! But then it very quickly and very curiously lost momentum. It all came down to timing. See, that initial tsunami of sales, that came from people who thought, oh, the Wii was a complete game changer, and this is basically the Wii 2.0, so I gotta get on that before it sells out. But after this mass hysteria, you were left with two camps of people. Those who just wanted that casual gaming experience, to just be able to play virtual tennis against their friends. And this group was perfectly happy with the Wii they already had, even if Kinect was technically superior. But then also the hardcore gamers had no real reason to buy a Kinect, because all of these big budget developers, the ones that tend to make hardcore games, they'd spent decades optimizing for traditional controllers, and they just felt no urge to suddenly create something completely new. So, as an alternative to original content, Xbox started integrating Kinect's features into normal, existing games, but in a really cringe and unnecessary manner. Like, for example, if you swore while playing FIFA, the ref in-game could hear you through the microphone in your Kinect and give you a red card. Whose the idea was that? For the launch of their next generation Xbox, the Xbox One, they decided to announce that Kinect was a mandatory part of the package. You had to buy Kinect to get the new Xbox, which, as you can imagine, went down about as well as a lead balloon. It's pretty rare to see a product that starts with record-breaking sales, but then flops twice in one decade. What can I say? Kinect just didn't connect. 5 out of 10 fail. But let's talk about that Xbox One, because Kinect was not the company's biggest blunder. See, back in 2013, Xbox was in a good position. Their previous Xbox 360 was an unarguable hit. It was fairly priced, unlike the PS3 at launch, and it was jam-packed with top-tier exclusive games. Xbox had people on their side, and so all they really needed to do was to release a next-gen console and carry on doing what they were doing. What did they actually do? Well, one, they called their successor the Xbox One, which, you know, would be fine if it was the first Xbox. But as it was actually the third, caused an unnecessary amount of confusion, especially next to Sony's seamless PS3 to PS4 transition. 2, Xbox realized that people were increasingly using their consoles as a way to stream video content, but then mistakenly used that info to decide that they were going to spend half of their next-gen console reveal event, you know, the one event where people are tuning in around the world expecting to be blown away by the next-gen gaming experiences they're about to get, talking about how it plays TV. 3, the fact that they did choose to decide to bundle in Kinect by default pushed the console's price to $100 more than the PS4 it was up against. But do you want to know the worst part of all? Is how they started pushing this always online agenda. They basically implied that you would have to connect your Xbox to the internet
I'm streaming,
once
so
per
it's
day if you
somebody
wanted
we
to
played
keep
with,
playing
like,
your games, just so Xbox could make sure that you hadn't pirated them. They said that you couldn't trade or sell games to other people because they would be locked to your online account.
Oh,
But
he
on
won't
top
get
of all of
banned.
this,
He'll get
that
reported.
you have to pay a $60 per year subscription for online connectivity, even if
He
all
bought
you
the
wanted
cursed
to do was
Steam pack.
check your Facebook account.
It was out by
They even
accident,
went as far as
and
to
they
say
took it
that
out.
if you want a console that's not always online, just buy our last Xbox.
Oh, not my
I remember watching
problem.
this unfold at the time, and I wanted to laugh and cry at the same time. They basically gave Sony a perfect opportunity to rip them a new one, which they did, and Microsoft is still feeling the impact of that today, bringing this to a prestigious 6 out of 10 fail.
Okay, when you think of drones, you probably think of DJI, right? Well, back in 2014, GoPro wanted to change that. They noticed that sales of their flagship Hero cameras were dipping, and at the same time that drone sales were rocketing. So why not create a drone that can use a GoPro Hero camera to record its footage? That's literally 2 birds, 1 drone. The main issue though was that unlike most drones, which placed the camera directly underneath to establish a solid center of gravity, GoPro put its camera in front of the drone, which caused more strain on the motors, more vibration than was normal.
Luke.
And this, combined with a not-so-secure battery latch, meant that for quite a few of the customers, their drones would lose power mid-flight. You had some Karmas falling out of the sky, and at the same time a whole batch of other ones that couldn't take off because of a GPS bug. The truth of it is, it's just tough to enter a new
Dude,
product
it's so
category
fucking hot.
and get it right first time. Not least something as complex and error-prone as a drone. And what it boils down to is that GoPro rushed it. The company had to issue a recall for every single Karma out there, and it looks like they've permanently exited the drone space because of this blunder. Karma does bite back. Transition.
Okay, we're in the top 10. Things are about to get pretty fail-tastic. So, you know how we talk about cloud gaming nowadays? Streaming games just like we stream movies. Well, imagine someone telling you in 2009, when we were still playing Halo 3 on our Xbox 360s, that they'd figured out how to stream any game at maximum PC quality graphical settings to any device without any console at all. And this wasn't just any random person. This was Steve Perlman, who used to be the brains at Apple, and his concept actually worked. He hired a team, he founded the company OnLive, and started getting the word out there. They made an appearance at the Game Developers Conference in 2009, and the reaction was straight up amazement. This team started the day proudly forwarding articles to each other that the press had written. But as the day went on, they realized that they could not keep up. Attendees were so impressed that they tried to pry open the walls of the OnLive booth to check that they were in fact streaming the games and not playing them on a console behind the wall. As a matter of fact, for the duration of this conference, more people searched for the term OnLive than they did video games. So understandably at this point, these guys were rubbing their hands together, absolutely expecting to be an instant hit the moment they launched. They started deploying thousands of servers to be ready for the incoming wave of users, but they never arrived. Turns out there was an enormous gap in the number of people wanting to experience OnLive, those willing to try a free demo, versus the number of users who wanted to adopt it, to pay a monthly subscription and switch from their already purchased console to game streaming. Internet infrastructure, for one, just wasn't as good then as it is now, and gamers were still very much of the opinion that they wanted to own their games, not rent them from a server. OnLive did officially quote that they had an active user base of 1.5 million, but it turns out this figure actually includes every single person who had ever even tested the service, and the actual concurrent active user base never passed 1,600. Let me ask you a question. What browser are you using right now? It's probably going to be either the YouTube app, or Google Chrome, or maybe Safari. But if this was 2002, I wouldn't have had to have asked. Because Internet Explorer held over 95% of the market share for web browsers. This program was bundled in with every single Windows computer. It was unstoppable. Until Google Chrome came out in 2008.
I tried to
Now,
text
you might be starting to notice a bit of a trend in this video. There will always be a next thing. Especially in the world of tech, it is not enough to just be the best, you have to keep evolving to stay the best. That's not what Internet Explorer did. See, this browser, released back in 1995, was built to view web pages, because back then that's all the internet was ever used for, and even with all its updates and patches, it never really escaped that. Chrome was built with a bigger vision. It wasn't just faster and more streamlined, it was open source, meaning that any developer around the world could contribute and improve it. It was built around support for proper web-based applications like Google Maps, and this was only reinforced when they then dropped a full-on web app store. Plus, all of this came at a time when Microsoft was fighting an antitrust case for basically abusing the power that they had with Windows to artificially get more people to use Internet Explorer, which they bundled with it. And after losing this battle, they were forced to then give every new user the option of which browser they wanted to use, at which point, no one picked Internet Explorer. Right, when I say the Avengers, you think of the movies, right? These super high-budget, blockbuster films that the entire world waits to watch. So, when Marvel announced in 2017 that there was going to be an Avengers video game through this cryptic reveal trailer, fans went wild. It racked up views. The expectations were mountainous. They had to deliver that same quality into this game. But they didn't. The end result that we got in 2020, after 3 full years of teasing, was not a hulking success. See, it's easy to look at this company licensing the Avengers name for a game as taking the easy way out. But I would actually say that the towering heights of this IP was actually the main hurdle here. For example, immediately noticeable to anyone who's watched the movies was that these game characters don't look the same. Presumably because it was too expensive to license the real faces of the actors that people had gotten used to. So right out the gate, this was likened to a knockoff version of Marvel. Secondly, there's the pressure of, if we're licensing the Avengers name, then we've got to make sure we properly monetize that opportunity. So, instead of this game being really character-driven or story-focused, it ended up leaning much more heavily on being a multiplayer-focused live service game that encouraged you to buy in-game items with real money. Think Fortnite, just worse. But also, because Marvel is such a huge machine, there are many moving parts. They're also scheduling comics, movies, merch, other events at the same time as this game is being developed, and so there's quite a strict development timeline. And as a result, the developers couldn't make enough original content, and so what you actually end up doing in this game is fighting the same enemies in the same locations again and again and again. It just wasn't fun, and the stats show that. For some perspective, the game Counter-Strike regularly hits 1 million people playing at any one time. This game started out with just 28,000 concurrent players, but within 2 months was on just 1,800. They did promise to add in more content, the kind of content that should have really been there at launch in a later update, but really once you've lost someone in a video game, they're not coming back. Oh yeah, and then the game had an update that accidentally started publicly displaying people's IP addresses. Could you imagine if you're a famous streamer logging on to Twitch to stream with your fans, but then without realizing it, you accidentally give them your location? This game was not just a commercial flop, but also a security risk, earning it a glorious 7 out of 10 fail.
Alrighty, there's a pretty good chance that you remember Blockbuster. See, back in the day, the way people would consume videos at home was to go into a VHS store, have a flick through the 50 or so different videotapes on offer, and then just pick one of them that they liked to buy or rent. I know, I sound like a right dinosaur. But Blockbuster, they came onto the scene with
That'd be me,
an innovative new barcode system that could automatically keep track of up to 10,000 different videotapes per store. Who had taken out what, and when each person needed to return their tape.
What?
No.
Okay.
This system was great for consumers because they had more choice than ever, and it was great for Blockbuster because they could charge every single person who was late to return their tapes a $40 penalty. It was an overnight success. Literally the first day Blockbuster opened, they had to lock the doors to keep the crowd down. And before long, Blockbuster were opening a new store per day.
Oh my god.
What happened?
What?
It's Netflix.
So I've been tempted to see if it still works, but I don't want to because that's an asshole move. So back then, we were in the same party, right? Like right now. And let's just say we got close to the end game.
They had it all mapped
one
out.
more person.
See, when you signed up to Netflix,
If I kicked you from my game, it would kick you out the whole match as well. I'm gonna have to test that.
Well,
that's a cool pickaxe. Come here, where you at? You're right here. Come here, look quickly before he runs away. I like that. I don't know where that's from though. Looks like it's an anime one, but which is the question? I'm not landing directly there. I feel like that's not good. I'm just gonna land somewhere on the outskirts. That's not a place that a whole team should land. Ain't like really shit there.
give me some minis, give me some minis, give me some mini.
Hey Mike, does this sound lazy? I don't want to take apart and clean my PS5 because I want to wait for my electric screwdriver to be here. Does that sound lazy? Also, take note, I haven't cleaned the PS5 in like 3 months.
Okay. I haven't cleaned my PC in months.
The PC though has good ventilation now, like hella fans for intake, outtake, whatever. You know, PS5 is one fan. So the PS5 can easily choke up.
We're streaming to the YouTubes.
You know what you should do?
What?
Just stream on the hub. Honestly.
Did you know apparently there's Pornhub Shorts now?
No.
Like, that's a thing. It's weird.
How do you know that?
I don't.
Why? You guys are fighting each other. Why say to me?
Where are you?
They my way to Tilted because
Oh.
I wasn't paying attention.
Making my way to Tilted to just get tilted. Oh.
I sacked all my shit. All of them are in there. The guy on me, I'm fucking die. Who would have fucking guessed? My disc controllers on the shattered into a million pieces. Hit him for 57. I'm a heavy out. Fuck. Oh my god.
Lever action or pump?
Dude. And it's all to you, honestly. I'd personally take whatever has a higher rarity to it. Maybe people behind me though. Wait, did you just follow me?
Yeah, I was here first.
No, I'm saying, you fought like, because every time I moved, you moved. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I mean right now, yeah.
Like that. I went to one side. As soon as I turned, you turned. And I fell. There's a whole team here. Oh, no.
Fuck.
Did you get anyone below?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay.
I don't understand what you're doing.
Oh,
Dude, why did none of my shit have ammo?
oh, did you down him?
No tragedy, dude.
Oh,
Careful. Like right there. Why isn't it real? This guy on the stairs, tragedy. I want to off myself. Hopefully our team doesn't.
I mean, they all rebooted and then just, you know. Yeah. Watch, he's gonna find minis. Oh no, he found another big pot, okay. Well, at least we have the high ground, I guess.
Oh, 4 guns. He's somewhat low.
I put one bullet into both of them, by the way.
I'll find out. There she is.
Fucking.
Is this hectic on 0 builds? I wonder how hectic it is on builds. Guy just jumped off. I got him low though. Somewhat. Nah, he's. He's just sitting in the window like a little bitch. Wait, do you have any shield?
I have some minis.
Should chuck them in real quick. If you can. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong dude. Never mind. I might have to fucking. behind us. I grab these fucking. Mike, can you make it?
Yes.
Whole group of little fucking goon squad over there and shit. I need y'all to watch out the doorway for a second, please. You're so fucking full of shit. Let's...
And you make a list of movies that you want to watch. And next business day, 3 of those movies will arrive at your doorstep. And you can keep them for as long as you want, no $40 late penalty fee. But because you're paying monthly anyways, and because you're only allowed to keep 3 DVDs at a time maximum, you would actually want to keep sending them back so you can get through as many movies as possible and get your money's worth. Not as easy as what we have today, but enough to spell the beginning of the end for Blockbuster, who were too caught up in their initial success and trying to build more and more of these brick-and-mortar stores to notice the rug being pulled from under their feet. And when they finally did notice, and they realized that Netflix had the better strategy, they tried to copy them, only then to get sued for patent infringement, deserving, I think, of a 7 out of 10 fail. Okay, this may come as a surprise to no one, given that it's their 5th guest appearance in a single fails video, but Microsoft had a pretty rough time in the 2000s. But I think Windows Vista was their biggest misstep. You see, Microsoft was very aware that people liked Windows XP, but at the same time they were getting a bit antsy because they knew that there hadn't been a major overhaul in a really long time. And I'm going to be honest with you, from a design perspective, I think Vista and the aero theme it brought in was pretty accomplished. The transparency of windows and the subtlety of color gave it a much lighter feel. It did look like we just jumped into the future overnight.
Fuck.
Ah, my bad, I was blowing my nose.
I didn't mean to jump, but okay.
Nah, it's fine. Pick somewhere to go.
I fat fingered the space bar with the, while also trying to, you know, think about. I at least did thank the bus driver.
Are you trying to finger your butt?
No, I was trying to thank the bus driver, but then I, you know, yeah.
You know, I just
Ow.
realized
What?
none of we can't draw milestones in here.
Why?
Oh, I don't know. You go look at Monster, it says only available in battle royale.
Oh.
Let me see. Let me try to do monsters. Let me track the quest to survive. Yeah, the fucking quest is being tracked. I don't know, I'm gonna see. I'm at 409. So when the storm circle flips, I'll see if I'm still at 409. Crack. Oh my god, the fucking goon squad is on top of the fucking... No! Our teammate's a loot whore.
You just dropped the purple shotgun. Do you want it?
Uh,
Is-
No, I don't really like the heavies. You can have it.
Oh, I'm not taking it. I'm going commons, boy.
You going what?
I'm going all white.
Oh, you trying to do the stupid challenge as well?
Yeah.
Michael, or no, Tragedy. There's one more up there, he's low. I thought he was low. Oh no, there's another. Fuck. How you doing?
Oh, the one is, there's actually one cracked.
Michael, did you pull up on there with the fucking infantry and not a shotgun?
No, I pulled up there with a shotgun.
I heard an infantry. I didn't hear.
I had a
anything.
combat. Or I had.
I have no heals.
There's a shack on me. Go, turn around now. Oh, yeah.
Hoping I got you
Oh.
out of there.
Kinda. He's. Just go run. Hmm.
I got you guys back. That's all that matters. Yo, go to game chat. If you can, Mike. What's up, Ricky? Huh? Fuck. I was changing settings. Yes, I should have never did it out in the open, but I still did. So. Oh, we're so fucked. What's up, Ricky?
How y'all been?
Hold on. Good, by the way. How about yourself?
Pretty good, pretty good. I got a job.
You got a
Working.
job?
Making
The corner?
bills. No. I sell fans. Only fans.
Ooh. Oh. What's the site? I'll buy some fans off here.
I sell fans, only fans stuff.
Michael, this guy's out, guys out.
Hey,
Leave
Alex,
me the fuck
be right
alone.
back. I will be in the game for y'all's next game.
Are you sure you're about to be here right now? Because we're dead. Oh yeah, reboot rally. Ricky, I already finished mine earlier. Me and my brother made a Nintendo Switch account. Whoa, Michael. Look at our banners. Like in the lobby, right? There's like a green bar around it. Go to his name. And then hit rally back. No, did you hit rally and back? Alright, it doesn't matter about the QR code anymore. That's just, it makes it so like you can send me that if I'm not on, let's say like you can rally me back or whatever, like you could send me that even if I'm not on Fortnite and you're not on Fortnite or whatever, and like you can rally each other like that. That was the original way of rallying back. You had to do it online. Now you can do it in game. But fucking yeah, dude, look at our banners. They like there's a green outline that moves when we talk. Alright, yeah, you see it? You can see easier on yours because yours is black, mine's green, so you can't really see. It's easier to see yours. For me, it's easier to see yours because your banner's black and your banner's like right over a cloud. Okay, yeah. Oh, goodbye, tragedy.
That's unfortunate.
It's okay, he was black anyway. Okay, I don't know. But what's up, Ricky? How you been, bro?
I've been pretty good. I seen you were on and I heard about the reboot game.
Your
So
mic
here,
is
you know,
tweaking the
so-
fuck out.
How about this?
Yeah, but and you sound better now.
Alright, cool. No, I seen y'all were on and I was like,
Hey, you're
play with my
never
boys.
fucking on, bro. I mean, I get why. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah, no, I'd be working my ass off, man.
I'm about to probably be getting a job myself very soon. I'm gonna be slinging leg,
You're gonna be slinging what?
slinging some leg.
Let
No,
me know.
I'm gonna be working sanitation in the airport. If I get the job, I'm making 25 an hour because it's an overnight job.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, for real. So I'm gonna
Yeah, I'm
do.
making 10 an hour just busting, but I bust my ass off so everybody tips me out well.
That's good. See, nah, Ricky, we gotta like figure out a time Cause eventually, like, I'm gonna save up for a car and shit, and I'm gonna try to go down to Illinois. So like, you should try to as well, or even if it's a situation of like, cause I'll probably like if I get a car and shit, I'll probably drive down to Illinois for real.
Drive down?
'Cause
You
I
mean
don't
drive
really
over?
like planes. Drive over, drive, yeah. So Ricky, like, yo, me, you, Michael, Lou, all can meet up, and like even if it's like easier for like you to come down to me, and then like I'll tag you along, and we'll drive to Illinois.
I'm gonna go get an ID tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but Tuesday,
Oh, you didn't get your
so I
ID?
can like start getting shit. No,
How old are you?
because I'm 17.
Yeah, that's right. You were always like a year and a half younger than me, right? And your birthday's in
Fuck,
January,
FBI,
right?
open up. I'm also ready up whenever you're ready.
Oh yeah, I'm switching cosmetics and shit.
I mean, I figured.
Yeah, I got my ID, like 2 months ago.
Good shit.
I got it around the time I turned 18. So,
I'm probably only gonna play a couple more and then I'm gonna get off.
frag.
I have work.
So, tell them, like,
I
listen,
work
be like,
too.
listen. Be like, yo, Fortnite
I work at
Reload just
4
came
tomorrow.
out, so I need to take a break
In
from
the
work.
morning?
No, afternoon.
Yeah, I work in the morning.
What do you work?
Where do I work?
I mean, yeah, I know where Michael works.
Oh well, I was just making sure that's what you had said.
Yeah, where you work?
Yo, you
Native
work.
Brews and Cherokee.
Alright, I'm gonna blow that building up tomorrow.
Yeah, can we get the IJS? I'm gonna call in a bomb threat so you don't have to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Please do.
Nah, they'll try to fucking IP of your phone and shit, and you're done.
Yeah,
But
no,
no,
'cause
I'll
they
use
can
a,
probably get-
just use a fucking like WhatsApp, no, like a Google
you
Voice
no,
number.
No, they'll still track the phone. Nonetheless,
Do
doesn't
star
matter what number,
69.
they'll track the phone. No, get a burner phone,
You
like
know
a
what?
flip phone,
Better
and then you
yet,
just snap
just
it in
get
half.
like a Pornhub account and like use your Pornhub account.
Oh yeah.
Hey, why don't you tell him what you just told me, Michael?
Did you know there's Pornhub shorts?
That's crazy.
I mean,
Yeah,
I never looked at them, but that just
Liar.
it's just an actual
Are
thing
you-
apparently.
Part of the Schmied game yet? The Schmied game. Like,
I
are you
really-
a brother of me and Luke?
I don't know what you mean by that, honestly. Like, Yorking your pingus?
No, Schmied. Like,
Yeah. Oh, no, sir. I already told you my thoughts about that.
that's unfortunate.
Yeah. I mean, I'm fine with y'all motherfuckers doing it, but I'm not doing it. Remember, I told you, I grew up with my dad fucking, like, every day wasting money on that shit. Kind of left a bad
Oh.
image of it on me.
Hey, I've had this idea for a while from my birthday that I'm gonna go camping and shit. And
Yeah, I'll come with you and fuck you while you're sleeping, don't worry.
no, I need a trip sitter.
What do you mean a trip sitter?
I'll be taking mushrooms in the woods.
He needs you to watch him so he doesn't do anything
Yeah.
stupid while he's high.
That's not a good idea, because I'd like
I
to do
just
that
need you
stupid
to watch me so I don't rip my skin out from like inside of my arm.
Like, you're gonna rip my skin out if I stop you from fucking ripping yours out. You're gonna try to eat me and shit.
Alright, there's minis.
But no, we're still on that shit, by the way, Ricky. I fucking... We're all still gonna meet up one day.
Oh yeah, eventually.
I feel like the perfect time. Like, 'cause I already fucking told Michael, like, I'm gonna get a job, get a car, save up money, go to the gym, lose some weight. Just get myself,
all
you
ready?
know, so that way I can reap you and Luke while you guys are there. And then, yeah.
Oh, that sounds fun. I have like about 3K saved up right now.
I
So
have
I'm gonna, like work on getting the car.
$20 on my cash.
Jonathan!
Huh? Thanks, Ricky.
Help! I didn't know he had a rocket launcher.
Oh fuck, I forgot. There's rocket launchers.
Help me! Help me!
Hold on. No, it takes 5 seconds to revive, by the way.
I know.
I know, you see. I forgot the rest of the lyrics.
Is so wonderful. Somehow you realize.
You're gay. I couldn't even finish the fucking first fucking lyrics. I was fucking about to sing the whole song. There's a fucking some people by me.
Oh, there's people on me.
Oh, he's low! He's low! I ran out of ammo!
Where is he, John?
On my body.
Got him.
He ran. No, you got the guy that I downed already. He fucking got back up.
31.
Excuse me.
Jackson, mom's asleep. Go away.
Rape you.
Yeah, no shit.
Uh-huh. Hey, I know how your mom is sometimes, right? Like, if we were all to make up a date and shit, like, go and meet up, like, you coming down to me and then we drive to Illinois. Because I'm gonna be down there, like, if I do save up and shit for that trip, I'm gonna be down there for a week.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Because I'm not spending all that time and money just to go down there for like 2 days or some shit and then come right back.
He keeps peeking.
Tickle his butt or some shit. I don't know.
Oh, I got a scar, bro. And chug splashes.
Dude, the scar has so much bloom.
Come to me.
No! Come here! I'm letting this little fat ass run. Get him, Ricky. That was Michael. I'll go lie, it smells the shit out of here now. Yeah.
Bro. It was like actually a pretty good idea for them to bring like Rebirth into Fortnite.
Fortnite! Ooh, look at that.
Llama.
Our teammate was trying to take everything. I feel horribly on that.
Is the infantry rifle any good?
Huh?
Is the infantry rifle any good?
It's good if you hit your fucking shots. It does like 50 damage a hit. Banana's almost dead.
And then it's not almost dead. What do you want?
They should have been almost dead. Bananas on the stairs.
Right.
Actually, you know what? Nah, don't wrestle.
Yeah, no, I haven't been on in like hot minute, so excuse me.
But you were always duty aids.
Fair,
No, I'm
but
kidding. No, you weren't.
you didn't have to say that.
He's like, fair, but you didn't put me on blast. There's a guy by me, and I'm like really fucking low, so. Oh. Oh.
Oh, I have no ceiling. Okay.
Fuck, you just now realizing that.
Oh my god, the fucking game, bro. I cannot. I'll be back.
Michael, they're trying to rape me.
The one dude's so fucking. He's gonna be so low.
Dude, they were all sitting up there. Like some fucking bitches, bro.
Fuck these bitches.
I'm reporting them.
So back to lobby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, I died by a fucking goon squad sitting in a corner.
Of course you did. I'm gonna have to tell people to stop. Like, I'll be right back.
Couldn't you just come back?
I know, right?
Michael, no.
However, because of how rushed Windows Vista was, developers weren't given enough time to properly optimize their applications for it. So people were updating and then literally finding that they couldn't do their work anymore. And that this new focus on design had come at the cost of performance. Compared to XP, Vista required 8 times as much RAM to run. It was such a jump in required specs that Microsoft had to start adding stickers onto certain machines to guarantee that they were in fact capable of handling Vista, but then ended up in a legal battle because even within those machines, not all of them could even run the full Vista feature set. And while all this was happening, the nail in the coffin was that Apple capitalized on Vista's flailing reputation with the famous "I'm a Mac" adverts. They took all the major and even the minor problems in Windows at the time and turned Microsoft into a joke, ensuing a full 2 years of persistent pummeling to an already dying piece of software. Microsoft probably did break a few windows after this one. 7 out of 10. Alright. Okay. Nintendo, for the most part, really is a visionary company. Time and time again, they've proved that they understand the essence of what makes a game fun. Like, some of my fondest childhood memories are literally sitting in a playground with my school friends, connecting our Game Boys via a cable. But in 1995, Nintendo made the biggest misstep of their entire history. They saw the growing interest in gaming, obviously, but also virtual reality, and decided it was time to fuse worlds. Enter the Virtual Boy. Can you imagine the level of hype after how successful the original Game Boy was? Except the end product they came out with wasn't virtual reality.
Hey,
it was just
no!
stereoscopic 3D. Pretty similar to just sticking on one of those.
You know, you don't get the satisfaction of killing me.
The only colors it could display were red and black.
I mean, still
And the worst
killed
part,
you, though.
to avoid potential lawsuits from people wearing these on their face and bumping into things, the headset had to be attached to this stand. And the way to use it was you had to kind of sit down next to it on a table and lean your neck into it. It's not entirely surprising then that, as well as the console's premise, its success was also
The guy
virtual.
ran behind the
You
building.
thought the Wii U sold badly at 13 million units. this thing sold just 770,000. There's an actual port here to be able to connect two virtual boys together for multiplayer, but this thing flopped so quickly that the connector to go in that port didn't even have time to come
I'm dead out of the fucking sky.
The company behind Google
I'm
tried
not
to
dead
get
yet.
affordable internet access to every single person on Earth, especially those with the worst network infrastructure and little access to traditional cell towers, using high-altitude balloons sent to the stratosphere. It was appropriately called Project Blue, and there was so much merit here, because these balloons could get much higher than traditional cell towers. Each one was capable of providing a 25-mile radius of people on the ground with 3G speeds. And
Dude,
No
because they were
fucking
powered,
way.
they could be powered
No
entirely by
fucking
solar
way.
energy. But sadly, just this year, Alphabet announced that having burnt through
I'm
$1
fucking
billion
ass. I'm so fucking garbage. Michael, I need some
had
assistance.
popped. Mostly for regulatory reasons. Some countries had no problem at all allowing all these internet balloons in their airspace, but other countries told them to go do one. And so this hurt the efficiency of the project. It meant that instead of having a whole interconnected web of balloons everywhere that could all communicate and send signals between them to wherever needed, you'd end up having one separated cluster of balloons over here, one of them over here, one of them over here. And at that point, you might as well just manually build the infrastructure. So, I'm giving this one a 7 out of 10.
That guy.
Inflated because of A, how much money was lost.
Fucking hell.
But Alphabet and Google would talk.
It doesn't help that I literally got shot out of the sky.
Number 3 is quite possible.
I was at 40 HP by the time I fucking landed.
There we go. I broke him. That was good for us.
Dude, these people are weird though.
But actually,
I'm gonna, oh. You know what I'm saying? Michael.
it's okay. Like 20 seconds to realize after I started to shoot it, and it shot.
Okay, good job, Ricky. Bro got shoot at that.
Oh, I hear gunshots. I have one sniper bullet. I make this shit count.
Nice. Thank you, Ricky, for getting that guy.
Got you, buddy.
That guy was being a little bit of a cornball, so.
Yeah, I barely managed to escape.
I'm still in the storm. Fuck you talking about?
Well, I got impulse, and the guy ran. I need a different shot. Anybody has to spare.
I have 50 I can give you. Come here. I'm out of dirt blurb. Alright, fuck you too. Yeah, actually, you don't get nothing.
Sorry, I need a shave.
Yeah. Here, I'll help you shave. There.
Thank you. Oh, somebody got the shit.
Huh?
Said somebody got the crate.
What crate? Watch out. Ow.
Dude, fucking quit, bro. Who the fuck is behind me?
Teammate.
Oh my god.
That wasn't me.
No, but what the fuck?
That was Michael's dude.
Oh my.
Oh, dude, don't break none.
Who fucking threw that?
The bouncy thing?
Yeah.
Oh no, Mike, who did throw the bouncy thing?
Because you just totally cost me that, dude.
Bro's quiet.
I mean, I threw one earlier, but
No, you threw one on Ricky.
I got thrown
I don't know if
on
you meant
and
to or
into
not,
two
but-
people.
Yeah, I don't know if you meant to do it or not, but you threw one on Ricky.
oh, when we were like rotating,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's either
fucking
you threw it
hilarious.
down and it hit both
I
of
threw it
us,
straight
or
down.
something.
Yeah, it hit both of you then. So you can't really blame him on that one, Ricky.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go over to you. I might die too, but... One was low?
Dude, I can't fucking do anything. I am just fucked. Maybe someone didn't fuck me.
Hey, he didn't mean to.
He's cracked.
Finish the rest, oh my god, you were so... I'm convinced our teammates suffered some sort of brain damage. Ricky, don't land back. Yeah, our teammates suffered some fucking brain damage. So he stopped reviving me when I had like 3 seconds left, right?
Yeah.
Like 2-3 seconds left. Then he runs off to the fucking nowhere.
To go finish somebody off.
He didn't even finish no one.
No, he did.
ran off.
He did. He finished
Okay.
somebody off.
Oh my
But-
god, bring me back to the lobby. There we go. Alright. Well, he could just wait 2 seconds to finish me, and then he goes back and revives me. And when someone's actually going, like, engaging him...
Oh,
He
y'all are gonna
just
get the reboot
stands
rally
there.
quest done.
Nah, I got mine done earlier.
Oh, I was gonna say.
My
'cause-
brother and I made, like, a
'Cause what, you gonna get
alt
off?
account for Nintendo Switch. No, he's saying we're
Oh.
gonna get the rally
yeah.
quest because, you know, he
Yeah.
hasn't played in so long.
Yeah.
Me and my brother made like an alt account for Nintendo Switch. Just made a fresh account and then just rebooted that one. But you could use fresh accounts.
I'm almost done with it actually.
Are
Besides
we only
daily,
able to
besides
play
the
this
daily
in
ones.
Phil?
What?
No, we can turn off Phil.
Yeah, you can
but-
turn off Phil, but it has to stay squads.
Oh.
Yeah, so you just might as well.
Fuck it, no brain dead teammates.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
which-
good with that. We just gotta play more tight.
Well, dude, me and my brother were playing
Possibly the
earlier,
largest
right?
social media blunder
So
to
we
date.
had...
So
My bad.
what happened was,
no,
back in
so it
2014,
was
hundreds of
me,
thousands of
him, and then
Americans
the
were
alt
served
account,
up a
right?
quiz. It
Which
asked
none of
questions
us are
about their
touching
behavior
alt
and
accounts.
psychology,
We're pretty
as well
much
as that of
fucking,
their friends, and it made
doing
people log into
squatting
their
and everything.
Facebook accounts to submit that quiz.
Dude, I
What these
won-
people didn't
so we
realize,
won
though, is that
4
by doing
games in a
so,
row,
they were basically
right?
allowing someone to combine that behavioral
I think
data
each
from
game
their
I
quiz
had, I think I
with
had a
their
game with like
personal
18
info from their
kills,
Facebook
19
page, including their
kills,
photos, into a
23
complete
kills, I
psychometric
think, and
profile
then a
of
game with 30
themselves,
kills.
and every other person connected to
Huh.
them. Through a few hundred
You gave
thousand
me the
people
battle
taking
pass.
this quiz, a personality profile could
I
be built
would.
for
I had the
every
V
single
bucks, but I don't
living
have the actual
American.
money.
But what made
or
it so
Battle
much
Pass
worse
gifting
is
cost
that
money.
this data was then given to a data mining
Yeah, I know.
firm called
It's
Cambridge
on- 'cause I
Analytica,
have
who were
somebody
at the
send
time
me
working
money
on
on
Donald
Cash App.
Trump's campaign for
Why?
president. They used this extra info
Because they
about
owe me
people
80,
to target
and he's gonna
tailored
send me
political
40.
advertising to
No,
them.
tell him about the
Things like
80.
what kind of messaging
If he
they would
doesn't send
respond
the
to,
80,
and how many times they need to see that
has he
messaging
ever heard of
so that
something
they would end
called
up voting
interest?
the way that Cambridge Analytica wanted
Has
it.
he ever heard of
This was
game called
horrific
Big
news
Down?
for Facebook. Because even though they weren't the ones doing the bad thing, it was their platform that let it happen. It was their responsibility to make sure that user data was protected. They didn't do that, and as a consequence were slapped with one of the biggest fines in history for misconduct at $5 billion. Oh yeah, and a worldwide trending campaign to Facebook. You know what they say, all press is good press. Unless for Facebook. 8 out of 10 for me. Alright, number 2 revolves around a guy called Billy McFarlane.
Okay, dude.
Through a semi-successful startup company, managed to network with some pretty powerful people. And one day him and a few of those people had an idea to create a music festival. 2 weeks of just pure luxury on a private island with endless gourmet food, luxury villas, white beaches, and a guest list full of celebrities. They paid hundreds of influencers to talk up this festival, including people like Kendall Jenner and Bella Hadid.
Hey,
It wasn't
Ricky.
long before the entire thing sold out. Oh,
Your last name's so McGee, or did you take your girlfriend's last name?
$250,000 per person.
What are you going on about?
I don't know, I'm talking shit.
Yep, that much. It's the kind of money that most normal people can't even think about. But to be fair, this opportunity to share a private island with
Dude, you
most people on the
fucking
planet,
nigger.
that's not normally something that money can do.
Michael, don't do this.
So, to the people who had the money, it was worth
Be
it.
careful, his teammate's coming. His teammate's
All the promises
coming.
were made and tickets sold.
Oh.
4 billion team
I went back, Ricky.
costs. And when they did that, they realized that they didn't have enough. Because yes, while the top-end tickets were extortionate, in trying to get the numbers up, they sold the majority of them at closer to $1,000. So they couldn't build people luxury villas. People arrived on the island only to realize that they had a tent. There was no food. People were literally starving. And so the staff decided to distract them from this fact by shoving bottles of tequila down their throats. But that is literally a recipe for casualties. Every single one of the major music appearances they told people would be there were complete no-shows. And some of the ones on the list hadn't even confirmed in the first place. This private island was actually the empty space behind a bunch of hotels.
Not gonna lie, I
island.
think we
And
suck.
they didn't tell people whose tent was whose. So people arrived expecting luxury, but actually ended up having a free-for-all and needing to steal mattresses to make sure that they had a place to sleep. This was a war zone. Plus,
It's fine,
on top of
we
all
got
of
this
that,
right here.
people
We're
were
gonna give
instructed
Ricky
to
the
put all
big
of their
fire
money
brother.
onto this fire bracelet because it was going to be a cashless festival.
You.
Except when people arrived, they realized that because the festival was off, there was no one on the
fuck
island
me,
who was
you.
willing to take payments from
I
it.
say yup.
And there was no way to get the money off. By every metric, this was a horrific experience.
You want to
for
get
people.
touched?
But justice was served with a $100 million class action lawsuit against Billy. And then another
I
lawsuit.
do want that one.
And then 7 more
You want to
lawsuits.
get touched?
Then he was charged for fraud
No.
and
Oh.
given 6 years in prison. 8 out of 10. Now, just before fail number 1, do remember that this is only one of like 7 different tech fails videos. So if your favorite fail isn't in this one, it might well be on those ones, and I'll leave them linked from here. So, number 1 is the UK's response to COVID. I'm being deadly serious. So, the government had this idea that national lockdowns are terrible for the economy. True. So, what we're going to do is develop a test and trace app that can enforce individual lockdowns, that can keep track of exactly who has COVID and therefore who needs to isolate because
Yeah,
they've
you
been in
did.
contact with those people. Oh,
Look at
that
my
sounds like a good
sounds,
idea.
dude.
How
What are
much
you
gonna
doing?
spend
It
on
sounds like you're sucking dick.
22 billion pounds. Excuse me? To give you some perspective, 22 billion pounds is enough money to buy not one, but
That's why
2
you can't answer.
PlayStation 5s for every single house in the country. It could provide 1.1 million jobs, or according to the crisis charity, is twice as much money needed to end homelessness. But do you want to know what the funny part is? They decided partway through development that 22 billion wasn't enough, and so they've already burnt
I
through
just have to
37.
adapt to the
And their app has not done its one and
Oh,
only
yeah,
job
that's right, you
prevent
put
another
those.
national lockdown. We've already
Yeah,
had
dude, I
2 more
fucking got
since
so
then.
sick and tired
It's
of
a
those.
completely broken system. The goal was to lock.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god, bro. What the fuck is going on with my fucking... I cannot. My
What's
fucking
wrong?
mouse.
I will take this victory crown if you don't mind. I will die if you don't mind.
Fuck. Bitch, bro. Something was pulling my mouse and it was dragging my cursor across my screen.
No way.
And it
Why am I
still
getting
is.
followed so hard?
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Don't leave.
I'm done.
Yeah, don't leave yet.
I want to die. I want to delete this game.
And you're both, brother.
No, because I got fucked by a completely different team. While I was about to fuck the other team.
Oh. A lot of fucking going on, huh?
Yeah, a lot of butt fucking. I don't have a gun. I have guns.
I mean, shit, I'm about to be Captain Smartass on this one. Technically, you spawned in with the gun.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
was gonna say
fucking
something.
cars! Behind the tree, he's healing. And there's a guy over the horizon.
Oh my god.
Yay!
Clutch.
No, it's not.
Clutch. Clutch. Clutch.
Yagar. Really, Mike? Mike, why would you say that, bro? That's not even funny.
Hi. What's wrong with you? Cannot believe
Yeah,
you
I'm
do
not.
that.
Yeah, you nigger. Oh! Let's gather on the campfires. Campfire song. Or C-A-M-P-F-I-R.
R-C-A-M-P-F-I-R-E-S-O-N-G song.
Go ahead, sing it, Ricky. Go ahead.
And if you
Okay, come
don't
here.
trust me, you'll just have
Sing.
to sing
Oh.
No. No.
Say
I
it.
don't know what. I do.
That's mine. Dibs. Oh.
Damn, Michael. You ain't gonna fuck with the dibs? Fuck, I missed.
No way, that's so
Come here,
fucked up.
come here, stop.
I don't have any sprint now.
I told you to stop running, you kept running.
Hey Jonathan, jump.
Oh, yeah, huh. Great. Ready?
Damn,
We gotta find like a
jumped.
ledge.
it's too early. And also there's somebody south.
Oh, he's flying in, leave him alone. Ooh, wait, can we do it off of this ledge right here?
I don't have any rockets.
Mike, do you have rockets?
No.
Oh my fucking god.
I dropped it.
No.
I don't have any rockets.
I'm gonna grab it. Oh, we gotta rocket red one person at least.
Wait, you remember the things that they started doing in like chapter 2 with like the achievements, but like they were
Like the
more or
actual
less
achievements.
milestones?
Yeah.
Yeah, do they still do that?
Oh, they got that. They got rid of that after chapter 2.
Mr. Derpy Blurp, there's a big pot for you.
Mr. Derpy Blurb.
Also, if you
Bunch
need a
of
mini,
kids.
I don't know.
See, I've been making like a little.
I'm stealing your minis.
Oh, boys. Rockets.
Oh.
Oh, let's go find a ledge. You guys have a way of like not killing yourself, right?
Grapple?
I guess that works. Ricky? Hey, stand on this ledge ahead.
There's
Where are we
people
going?
currently in our vicinity.
What those people? Wait. Where? Michael.
I got him.
Michael's about to make
Oh.
me angry.
I was a little rat, and I got him.
No.
40.
Mike, stop
I
moving.
got sniped.
Alright, let's go Ricky first.
27.
Yeah, you gotta stop moving off the ledge. Keep moving.
Dude.
What the fuck? Oh. No, I got
I'm
my
just gonna say
purple
that-
SMG.
That's exactly why I don't play.
Fine, we'll
because
try.
we're
Well, I'm
literally
down to
outnumbered.
try one game of Bill. See how that goes.
What?
All I'm saying is all that talk that you just want to play builds. You better
Okay,
pop
what
off.
talk? What talk?
This is why I don't play builds. That's why I don't play zero builds.
Well, I
You
literally
said
just
that
have to
at
complete
least
reload
3
daily
times.
quests. So
Fuck your daily quest.
no, that's the only Fortnite reload thing
Fuck
I have
your
left.
daily quest. How many more do you gotta do? I mean, they're easy. You do them
I have
just by
3
playing.
out of 12. So we just have to play 4 days, for
Yeah,
4
go.
days, right?
No, dumb. The first 3 you do give you
Yeah.
the XP bonus. You get
Oh,
an
okay.
infinite amount of daily quests.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have mine done. I have all my Fortnite reload challenges done already. Don't know where.
Oh, a daily. I just have to complete objectives to earn. Oh, we can do it in creative.
Do what in creative?
My daily.
Oh.
It's just gain experience. Yeah.
No, your reload daily.
Yeah, reboot rally quests.
Oh no, I thought you were talking about the nigga.
Oh, well, my daily literally it just says complete 1 daily quest while playing with an eligible friend.
Uh-huh.
So are we playing?
I mean, I'm ready to do it.
Oh.
Hold on, let me get my sweaty skin on.
So I love how Magneto is in this battle pass.
No.
What?
What? What, Michael?
Yeah, I'm gonna get off after this one, I think.
Why is my brother?
This is build.
Huh? What? Huh?
Oh yeah, this is. I can't wait to. This is gonna be cancer.
No, it's not. Just build. Duh. I really don't want to play anymore. Meow, nigger. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. All you. Both of you monkeys. Mike, waiting on you. What are you doing?
I
Ricky?
don't have that emote.
Oh yeah, it's in the battle pass. What's going on? What you said earlier? I assume you don't have the battle pass.
I don't have the battle pass. Fortnite battle pass.
Take your mini bag. Alright, fine. Fuck you. Alright, I need to get some mats because I forgot that I need to break shit.
This destroys the whole thing.
Oh!
I pulled
Generational bang shots.
generation.
Yeah. Oh no, Mike's engaging with some sweaty field players.
Why are y'all engaging?
He is, not me. I'm breaking trees. Actually, you know what? I might not build this match. Actually, I'm gonna like, really try not to because I want to get an accolade. I'm trying to get some of the accolades where you need to win a game of builds without building.
On me. 40?
I hit him.
I hit him twice.
My boy is running
Behind us.
on me. He's low, super low.
Got him.
Up top, there's on this platform.
I can't edit. Jonathan, get the fuck out of here.
Will do. Coming up to the side. He's got one.
There's another one.
He's so low. Hey Ricky, you want my mat since I'm trying like really not to build this game?
I'm pretty good on that. So that's
I wonder if me editing builds fucks up the challenge.
Oh, hi.
I think they're on the roofs.
reloaded. Oh, somebody got no scope.
Me. I just off the guy while he's on the ground. There's no scope. What kind of aiming
Oh,
is there in
there's
front of me?
people to our 32, 32.
There's people on top of the building right next to us as well.
And there's also people gliding in. How about you guys do?
We just need to get the fuck out of here.
Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. We were both hitting him.
I sniped his ass.
I know. I seen that. I was
I
about to
know.
get him. Like you hit the last shot on him. I was about to see like, damn.
Yeah, I feel bad on that one now.
27, 27, 45, 45.
Mike,
Oh my god, we're on the shot.
right here. I only saw one guy. I think there's multiple though. They're fighting another team.
Oh, in here. On me, right now.
They ain't shit here. Oh. I thought you said on you like there was people. I'm like, huh? I'm like, you're in a fucking box. I
79,
couldn't
bro.
hit him. The hitbox of the tree is so fucking stupid. Other guy. Oh yeah, be careful by the way. You know you can get the mythic goldfish in this mode?
Okay, nice. There's one dude right here. He just went to you. He's up. He's up there. Fucking bitch
Not
ass whore.
surprised. Oh, he doesn't have like health or nothing. Of course, he sees my glint for a split second, so he's been building like a fucking maniac.
They need to take away Glint. Glint wasn't in here in OG.
This isn't even like full OG though, to be fair. So it's just like it's the original map, but it's small.
Yeah.
Rain.
No, I would like them to keep the swimming though. Because there was still swimming in OG, just not like advanced swimming mechanics. Like how we have now. It was basically just you pedaling through the fucking water very slowly. So I do like the actual swimming. Ricky, you need mats?
Yeah.
Here. Did I take your shockwaves?
Behind us. Yeah.
Where the fuck am I even being? What?
I'm getting shot at from behind. It's a whole different game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go out of here then.
I remember why I don't play builds. Because it's fucking cancer.
Well, not only this
How?
like that end game mode.
Nah, fuck that. Hold on. Clipping that shit, dude. They need to fix the sniper's hit detection in this fucking mode. Or I don't even know if they just fucked up the sniper's hit detection in general at this point. And I don't have any fucking heals, so...
Nice. That was.
Yep, make it count. You too, Ricky, come here. I guess not. Damn, where'd you get hit from?
From up there, I think. Yeah. They edit it,
Nice
and then
ass.
they shoot, and they.
Oh, whoops. Hey, I got an accolade that I thought I'd never get.
What?
1,000 resources collected in one game. Mostly because, you know, I thought I'd never be playing fucking builds. We need to find a spot and build, like, heavy in that one spot. I feel like we should build up here, no? That looks like where the zone's gonna be. Alright, 3 teams. It looks like the 3v3v3v3. Considering that we're all trios, of course.
If y'all see someone to shoot down, do not fucking hesitate.
Huh?
I said if y'all see someone you can shoot down, do not hesitate.
Oh, of course. Why would we not shoot him down? Mike.
Hmm.
Mike, you need to stay out the open.
28, 28 broke.
No! Fuck, do I really? Let me see something. Without building. So, I don't know if me repairing and editing counts towards it or not. I hope it doesn't. Because I've edited and repaired builds multiple times. No one's building high though. So
I need. Do you have any sniper ammo?
Someone's coming up. Someone's coming up. Looks like it's just one guy though.
Up, 3.
3. Fuck.
I have no mats.
Got one? They're rezzing.
Got one.
Oh, no way.
I down one? Were we down one?
You did not down one at all.
Okay, I did actually down one with my sniper from
I
far
downed
away.
one.
I
Oh,
shot him.
Mike, you gotta say that. I'm thinking you're downing one of the people. that
Well, I
was
mean,
right in
I
front of
thought
you.
we down one, but it turns out you hit the final shot. But I did headshot somebody. I did headshot one of the dudes that was up top.
Uh,
And then I'm pretty sure he got rezzed, but you know, I still had to headshot him.
Dog when
you want your route? Yeah.
Oh, we want your feedback.
As.
How do you feel about hurdling?
That was the farthest game that we've gotten so
Four?
far. So how do y'all feel about building?
Nah. I'm gonna be honest.
I leveled up 3 times that one game. Pretty good. I want to do Sigma box fights.
What the fuck is this? Oh. No. I'm probably gonna get off actually. Good night.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Jonathan.
Goodbye, you got.
Wow. Fuck you, nigger.